What's going on, Brody? Man, bro, a little bit of summer break. Had some technical difficulties, man. We was supposed to have episode 2, 3 out a long time ago, bro. But this is the revised 23. You feel me? We had to. It was so much contemplating because 23 means so much to us as a number with MJ and this whole legacy and everything. So it was like we was just trying to make the episode right. You know what I mean? Then,
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? Through all that shit, your boy was over there. He was wild. Shit, I am in the background right now. But
Yeah, man. He doing his
yeah,
thing.
man, we here with y'all, man. We back again, man. Took a little bit of a hiatus, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely finna get back locked in with these episodes, bro.
Oh
And
yeah,
and
we back.
you know what I'm saying, especially with the summer going on, man. We got a lot of takes. We've been doing a chatter back and forth, man. Every time a trade, a process, another trade, another person get waived, another motherfucker get signed, summer league, all that shit, man. We've been going back and forth, bro. So it's good, definitely good to touch back down with you, man. Lock back in, and man, and start getting these episodes, start steamrolling this shit back up, so man, so we can get that momentum back that we was that we was going for, and
Hmm.
that before the season ended. You know what I'm saying? And first things first, what you think about these finals, man? What you thought about the finals, man? You know what I mean? Especially, I think did we talked about Game 7, but it's just one of those things that's confusing me, man, because it's like a revision of that episode. We talked about it in that episode, but as
Right.
far as putting it on wax and putting it out there, we haven't really been able to talk about that since then, besides through text. So, what's your thoughts, man, on the Game 7, brother? What do you think, man?
I mean,
OKC reigning champs, and yeah,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's what's up. I'm happy they got this. They got the jury. They finna get them rings. They was the
Hmm.
best. They was the best team since the start of
Yeah,
the season. They was the
yeah.
best team. I mean, we went to go see them play that first game. That probably been their first game we seen. The first game of they season. Remember we went to the game
Oh yeah,
though.
we went to the season opener, shit.
Season
So
open, Bulls
I
versus
mean,
OKC,
yeah, that was
and
that was the
and
that
from
was
then,
the that should have been the prediction right there, shit.
yeah,
So
we should have ran that clip. We got to pull that clip up, the one when we was off the margaritas, and we was like, yeah, bro, let's do a halftime show.
Go there, we're not gonna be able to win.
No,
Yeah,
and we
we
missing
got
good looks.
Yeah.
They moving the ball well, but we just missing good looks. They just clanking them, man.
Yeah, we getting open looks.
We definitely getting open looks, and then we can't stop them. We can't make them stop.
But on the other side, we coming off from back to back, so you know what that is.
Yeah, traveling back down from Milwaukee, but
Man.
still we can do better, man. We can do better for sure.
So we come out this open half with some more energy, try to cut it down to at least 12.
oh yeah, that's still up there on YouTube if y'all want to
Yep.
check it out, man. But I'm gonna try
So,
to feed it back into the algorithm, man. I might even go back in, make some shorts off that shit, and you know what I'm saying, and
so
get
what
our takes back out there. You feel me?
right? So what I do remember saying was the time and the defensive time in the check
Hmm.
and his like offensive timing too. Just to see him in person in that first game was cold, and he carried out through it. The regular season, he got hurt. He missed like 15 games, and then he came back, and he was just a beast in the playoffs. Even before the playoffs, it was said if he go through round one, if he go through round two or round three, the finals, and he be like him, he be like the defensive player. He be they stopper. He be they whole heart of the team. Like
Hmm.
that back end of the team, back end strength of the team, they was gonna carry out.
For sure, for sure. I
They was
mean,
gonna
and that's exactly what he did. You know what I mean? He definitely still has rocky moments, but my boy is still young. You know what I mean? He's still improving. He's still getting the ropes. He's still, understanding the game and shit like that. But for him to already have that championship DNA in him at such an early age, and for him to actually show up, man, and had the game that he had in Game 7, you know what I mean? It was like 5 blocks or some shit like that.
yeah.
It really goes to show you, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Wemby ain't the only rim protector out there like that. A special rim protector at that. You got You got these boys, and Chet definitely showed that he's gonna be one of them. And as
Yeah.
long as he's healthy, he's gonna be one of those premier rim protectors for a long time now. And as he get the scoring piece together, and as he gonna become more consistent with that,
Mhm.
it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes for Wemby as well. But we ain't talking about Wemby right now. We're talking about my boy Chet, NBA champion Chet. Now you got to put that in the front of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So and he got a bag this summer, man. All them boys got a bag. The big three from the OKC got a bag. All of them got a bag this summer, boy. You got $200 million rookie extensions for fucking Chet and Jada. My boy
Man,
SGA making 70 M's a year. Like, oh yeah, man, it's looking cold, boy. It look cold out there, OKC, man, and
that's a
for sure.
special team. That's a special team. All three of those guys, the whole team is special. But for you all to have for them to have a core of those three players like that is very special. And then when we talk about raw talent and Wemby and so many other players, like just players I come in mind is like Bankero with raw talent and Chet
Yeah,
with raw talent. It's different levels to raw talent because these players are so young. You might see a player in their third year, but it's still raw talent. It doesn't look all put. It doesn't look all put together. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I guess our definitions of raw talent is a little bit different, but we got the same along the same lines. I guess
All right.
my
So when I tell you raw talent, you see what
mhm,
you see what you see Jalen Green with all that.
mhm,
Sometimes how he get off with all that. That's
mhm.
to me is raw talent. And then
Okay,
you can
so
you
we is on the same page, but I
yeah.
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that Chet is still a raw talent, man. I think his game is a little bit more refined. I would
It's
say
it's
somebody
a
like he's
it's a
not as
level above.
inconsistent as like a Jalen Green or like a Kaminga, for example. He's still considered raw fucking talent. He might not never be nothing but raw talent. You know what I'm saying? Like even like in the finals of Ben Matherin. He's one of those guys that's like raw talent still. It's not as refined. He can have big moments, but it's too inconsistent to be defined talent. I feel like Chet and J Dub kind of took that, like you said, a level above, kind of took that
It's a
leap for
level
me.
above. That's why I
You know
say
what I'm
stay.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Stay in OKC right now. Stay with the J Dub raw talent and the Chet how his talent was raw, but now it's a level above polish. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, so it's defined talent and Chet, and then it's still raw. It's okay. That's a better example than Jalen Green. I don't know why I said Jalen Green, but J Dub is his own teammate, his championship teammate. That's raw
Mm-hmm.
talent. That's crazy raw
Mm-hmm.
talent. That's crazy
For
raw
sure. I
talent.
mean, and like you said, as the playoffs went on, I feel like, they kind of refined that. You know what I mean? That's why you had the big, what was that, game 5
What
from
he had?
J
30?
Dub
Dub?
when
What
he
he had?
had
About
what he had what
40?
it 40.
38 or
Mm-hmm.
something?
You had the refine, you had some of that shine through. You know what I mean?
Right.
And for them, it kind of becomes that a level above to me, especially when you win a championship because you have been consistent throughout these playoffs. You know what I mean? To get to that point where you finally got to a championship. Raw talent to me is somebody who is, a contributor, but he doesn't play big minutes. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't get those big minutes because he still has raw talent. Like
What was
motherfuckers
raw
still
talent?
in Chicago still waiting on fucking Patrick Williams to get out of his raw talent phase,
Hey,
which just something that'll never happen. You know what I
what
mean? Like
so
never
what was
happen. So
what was that Rondo, that Boston Celtics Rondo when they won their chip, was that in the finals, was that Rondo raw talent?
that
Cuz
was him getting more.
he was only in like his second year or something.
But when you take it all the way to that, and you're a big contributor on a championship team, to me personally, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we can agree to disagree on that. But to me personally, when you can carry a team through 4 rounds of a playoff series, you have you have transcended that raw talent label that you have when you first come into the league. You feel me? Like, who else could be a good example? Like a
What about
Kawhi was a raw talent. You feel me? He took the team through 4 levels with Timmy's help. No, I'm not taking nothing away from Timmy, Tony Parker, Ginobili, or none of them. But for him to be a big contributor of that, and for him to get a Finals MVP out of that, that's when he takes that that's when he took that step up from being a raw talent to a guy, or you know what I'm saying, could potentially be a guy. Still has some more tweaks and things to get, fixed and, make better, just like Chet and J-Dub do. They still got certain things, and Chet still had bad games, J-Dub still had bad games, they still made bad decisions, and that just come with being young, right? But you know what I mean? But they had consistency enough to take them to a fucking championship. You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like, and
like a
that's
like a
what kind of takes that up above that level. Like, to me,
like a Kobe.
like a Brandon Miller would be an example of, to me, of somebody who's still like a raw talent to me. You feel me?
Right. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's a good example. That's a good example. That's a real good. That's a real good
Well, yeah,
example.
like you said, like a Kobe that first couple of years. You feel me? Like Bean, which I don't know what's up with the disrespect of Bean that's been going on online these past couple of months or so with these old NBA guys and shit like that. That's been kind of funny to me. I've been checking that shit out. I was like, why everybody trying to come up my man's
One minute.
bean like he wasn't that guy, bro. Like he wasn't that fucking like he wasn't one of the greatest of all time at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole, and I love my boy T Mac, but I don't know where he was going with that. Like, oh yeah, you put me on that team. We would have won the same amount of rings. Like, it's just a different level of competitiveness, man, that Kobe had that them guys just didn't have, and that's what was the ultimate separator for me. You know what I mean? Like that bad back and all that shit like that. The T Mac faced through, man. You would have, and that's just my honest opinion. You wouldn't have never known that with Kobe. Kobe would have played if his damn arm fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Real
just that
separated
type
shoulder.
of dude, bro. That just loved basketball or just was entrenched in the game so much. And I just feel, and I love T Mac. T Mac is one of my favorite players of all time. But I just the mentality was different for me. You know what I mean? Like great scorer, ultimate, competitor. Definitely made some teams, but he could never get out the first, second round. You know what I mean? He never got to even taste really a Western Conference, Eastern Conference finals like that. It is
Never.
10-year with the Magic, the Raptors, the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Knicks at one point. Like it wasn't the same, and then the injury started to pile up. So it's like I can't see that. You know what I mean? But I was just going off into a little tangent, man. It's been so long since we chopped it up. Just
No,
the
I
shit
get.
I've been seeing online, like that shit's been
I've
funny
been.
as hell to me.
I've been seeing a lot too. I see they dropped a top 100 list. At
Mm-hmm.
this point, I don't even know if they update a list or how it goes. I guess the list has to get updated or something, or it's cemented. Because I was looking at a list now. Really wish I could bring it up, but it's on Bleacher Report.
Yeah,
And
I'm
well,
not fucking
basically
with
they
they list,
best,
man. These
best
dumbass lists, man.
well, one of them that stood out to me, but they did a head to head was like a Chris Paul versus Jason Kidd.
Mm.
What you think? Who you
What you thought
taking?
about that?
Who you starting your team with? If you
Well,
had to,
I'm taking Jason Kidd, man. I can't lie to
okay,
you.
okay.
Jason
Now
Kidd,
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
Jason
Ain't no
Kidd,
disrespect to, ain't
he
no disrespect
already
to
a
Chris.
yeah, and that just goes into one of those things, man. And Chris was a great one of the greats. CP3, CP God, point God. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that in a second. Him going to the Clippers again. Running it back, slightly older, a lot older, but yeah, no. Just the small guard thing for me, in my personal opinion, like that was the major factor to me. You know what I mean? Like Jason Kidd carried teams. It was already proven. He carried teams to the finals twice. Now, once the team got there, they was outmatched. You going up against the fucking Kobe Shaq Lakers. You going up against the fucking
Can't beat that.
Tim
You can't beat
Duncan
that.
Spurs. Like it was like
Yeah.
it was night and day, man. And how good Vince Sanity was, and RJ and Kenyon Martin. It just was no match, man. Especially for somebody like Shaq and Tim Duncan, boy, like you talking about two
Yeah.
of the greats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
They had
legends, you know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't gonna work out.
arguably the greatest, one of the greatest power forwards, and arguably one of the greatest centers. So
Simmons,
they didn't.
yeah,
They didn't.
if not the greatest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in both categories, you
And
feel me? Like
both
Tim
categories.
Tim Duncan gave Shaq headaches. Fucking, like, stopped him from getting rings. You know what I'm saying?
Unreal.
And shit like that. That's how great Tim Duncan was. So it's like, and you know what I mean? And it's just like, with a, only thing that CP3 got over Jason Kidd is his shooting ability, which
He can
even
score.
Jason Kidd kind of developed that later on in his career. You know what I'm saying? Where he was able to shoot. He wasn't as fast, wasn't as physical. You know what I mean? Was able to, start shooting the rock a little bit more. But like, yeah, as far as the scoring ability, it's no comparison to me. Like, this kid could score, don't get me wrong, but not as efficient and not as complex as a CP3. You know what I mean? He just had so many go-to moves. The midi was dangerous. He could shoot the three. Like, he could fucking get to his spot. He cross your ass up. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you look at the two, man, just the bigger physicality of Jason Kidd, man. You know what I mean? The triple doubles, the pass first mentality of both of them. Like, but I just had to go with Jason Kidd in that category, just because he was a more, more impactful guard. If you look at both of their tenure, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
it just was,
Now,
you know.
now, I mean, I want to say it's close, but for me, it's not even close. I'm taking Jason Kidd because, like you said, he passed first. His IQ was a lot higher. He he didn't really care about too much about the assist. He just wanted to play the right game of basketball
Yeah.
where it made sense the most. Opposed to CP3, if he passing you the ball, he looking for you to score so he can get the dime. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get the
Oh shit!
assist.
Are we saying the CP3 stat stuff for allegations that we putting out there?
Kinda, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Kinda, bro. I think I mean, he does play the right basketball. He does play the right game of basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, he number 2 in the all-time assists, I think. So it goes to show. I mean, he didn't just occasionally just swift his way there. Like, he look at all them lives. Like, he's trying to do that.
I
So I
mean, yeah,
mean,
for sure, for sure. I mean, but I guess if it wasn't as efficient, I would be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, he kind of stat stuffing, but it was so efficient. Like,
right,
to
that was
me,
their
and
system.
and no shade to Westbrook, as impactful as he was, as great as he was, that was that 2016 MVP. That was kind of stat stuffing to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? When you
Okay.
look back at the stats, when you look at the triple double, when you look at how efficient it was, when you look at the 4 to 5 turnovers per game with the 10 assists, with the 11 assists, that just shows me that you're just trying to feed for people to score. Like, it's been seasons where CP3 won maybe 2 turnovers. It's been games where CP3 done had 20, almost did a 20 assists, if not 20 assists, with no turnover. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I can't take that away from CP3 being efficient, but it definitely in some cases, definitely in the Clippers run, some of the Rockets, run and shit like that. I can see,
How
a
many
little bit of the
players?
stat stuff and
How
allegations,
how many players came after Chris Paul that you saying, oh, he's like a CP3 mock up? But how many players that we done seen come after Jason Kidd and he was like, oh, he like the Jason Kidd, but he like a jump shot. He can score like Jason
Mm,
Kidd. You know, we ain't seen too many CP3s. We ain't seen a lot of Jason Kidds. I don't even want to do the comparisons, but
mm.
I think they put Jason Kidd over CP3 or CP3 over Jason Kidd. But in my opinion, bro, I'm taking J Kidd. I'm taking J
Oh yeah,
Kidd.
for sure. Yeah. He was even a big part of that 2011 run. You know what I'm saying? When you look at that, and it's just like I gotta go with J Kidd, man. Just because, like I said, he carried teams a lot farther than CP3 did. You know what I mean? And then all are going to different teams and trying to figure the shit out. Definitely CP3 definitely improved teams. Like, he took an OKC team that wasn't even supposed to be there to the playoffs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, in this older age. So that's why I'm kind of like, he was definitely efficient. He was definitely, willing to get everybody involved to help everybody get to. I mean, shit. A lot of the shit SGA say, if it wasn't for CP3 and his guidance, he wouldn't be where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't
That's
be
true.
as efficient as you know as a killer as he is. You know, with the midi, with the you know what I'm saying, with being willing and able to pass and stuff like that. So it's like I don't know.
Is
I kind of
so
see that, but I was still I would still take J Kidd over Chris Paul. You know.
so is SGA the next Chris Paul protege?
Hell no, he'll never be the passer that Chris Paul was. He'll never be the
Right.
passer. And that's just not the game today. That's why it's so unique, and that's why everybody looks at Halliburton a certain type of way. Either you love it or you hate it because it's not. It's really his style of game is foreign to today's game. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll never be. That's why you got people like a Jokic who are redefined and what it means to be that, you know, that point guard center. You feel me? Because, and that's why, you know, that's why I say that, but that's why it's unique at the same time. Because even with Jokic, Jokic still got to put up 30. He's still trying to put up 30. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to put up 30, but he is still going to put up 30
I
just
don't think he
because
be
how
trying
the
to put up
game
30.
is played.
I don't think he be trying to. It's
But
funny because
that's just how the game is played, though. You know what I'm saying? When you they best player, bro, you got to go out there and give 25 to 30 points. You know what I'm saying? For you to win, especially when you are that guy. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how the structure of the team is, Halliburton was able to have those other people that can step up and score. In Pascal Siakam, in you know,
that's it, bro.
Matherin
Pascal,
some nights.
that
You know
was
what I'm
it.
saying? In Miles Turner sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he had the
If
other guys that could step up. Nemhard. You know what I mean? Like guys like that. Where you know what the fuck is what who was it? What's the name? They hit all them threes. No,
Obi
not even Obi
Toppin.
Toppin. Neesmith.
Uh,
Neesmith. They hit 7 threes in game one. You know what I mean? Like and that was just a collective. But that's kind of like a, you know, that's kind of like a bad example. That's just one of those anomaly teams that got there. You know what I'm saying? Due to everything that was going on in the league, and it worked. You know what I mean? They just
yeah,
were doing some. They're going against the trend, and that's what kind of worked for them. You know what I mean? It's
man.
always them unique teams that come around that go against the trend of what everybody is doing and surprise a lot of people, and that's what they did this past season. You know what I'm saying? Bar injuries, because injuries happen, you know, with the Celtics and all that shit like that. I still think, you know, even with that, the Indiana had a chance to get all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Just
Um,
because they was that unique team that wasn't like everybody else. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man. Just to wrap it all up, as far as the playoff and the finals, bro, that was the best playoffs and finals I probably even will ever watch, bro. I'm not even gonna bat with you because
Well, I ain't gonna go
I
that far,
mean,
but it's definitely,
minus the injuries.
it's up there though. It's up there
Before
though.
before people start getting hurt, before the injuries, before Dame got hurt, I mean, the Milwaukee series won all that to see. But Indiana, the run, okay, well, the run I seen by the Pacers and the individual run and Tyrese Halliburton had to be some of the best basketball I ever seen watch because it was like they weren't really killing. They weren't like coming through and just murdering everybody. They was like playing so competitive where you never seen them like have a glimpse of them losing. They never looked defeated through the whole
Uh-huh.
time throughout the playoffs and the finals until the unfortunate injury from Halliburton, the Achilles injury.
For sure.
And yeah, I think the NBA did pretty good. Like I mean, the teams played pretty hard, and then just to go into the off-season acquisitions and people leaving. Like
Hmm.
I don't even see a lot of those teams now in top four contention because of injuries to Boston and how they just shook up their whole roster. And I don't see Milwaukee in there. Maybe Milwaukee, but definitely not Indiana. I don't see Indiana.
Oh yeah, no, the East is definitely gonna look different, and I really feel like that's a too. A lot of that is the new CBA and the second apron and everything too. Why a lot of these teams is moving shit around, especially when they got injuries to their star players, because it's like, why am I gonna pay these guys all this money, especially in the Boston situation? Why am I gonna pay Porzingis when we got Tatum that's gonna at least be out another year, 2 years? he the best player on the team. Porzingis is what, if not, he's definitely in his 30s at this point with his injury history and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So then that's another year of KP and trying to fight through injuries and get back right. Another year he's getting older. So I see why they made that move. Then you got Drew Holiday. He's getting older now. He isn't the healthiest anymore. You know, he had his injuries and ailments throughout the playoffs. And you know what I'm saying? When you look at guys like that, bro, and you look at how the money has got to be spread around now, you know, a lot of these teams are going to move around and try to make decisions and shit like that, especially when your star player get hurt. You know what I mean? Y'all know y'all ain't competing next year, so why keep this some of these outside pieces together that I know I'm gonna have to pay them a decent salary. You feel me? For us to not to even make it. You know what I'm saying? If Lucky make it to the play in or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I
so
get
I
that.
can see why they kind of not rebuilding but reloading because the CBA is how it is. So ain't nobody trying to pay all that luxury tax money for no team that's not gonna go nowhere. You feel me? Like, that's what Phoenix did last year. They paid all this fucking money for a team that didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Looked good on paper, but could nobody stay on the same page as far as injuries, as far as coaching, as far as the players that they put together didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And they just spent all that money for nothing. Spent all that money for KD, fucking Bradley Beal, fucking Devin Booker, and a whole bunch of bullshit around them, and their ass ain't do nothing. So, you know, that's why they had to eventually get up off that shit. Because it's like KD 30, 36, 37, 18 seasons, 19 seasons going into. Like, we ain't going nowhere because he got, he want too much bread. So it's like, yeah, let's retool. Let's go out and get Jalen Green. Let's get rid of Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Let's eat that contract. That's why even the Miles Turner thing, you would have never, or the Dame thing, you would have never thought the team would eat that much of a contract. But it's like, shit, what are we doing? He tore his Achilles. He's out for another year. Giannis is trying to win now while he's still in his prime. Even though, like you said, Milwaukee, even with the team they put together, I don't even see that making sense, even on paper.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to make desperation moves, and that just splits the dumb teams from the smart teams. That's all. You know, some teams go out and make dumb moves and do dumb shit. Some teams go out and make good decisions, and
Yeah,
retool the
that
team the right way.
that
So
be yeah
that's
that
just what it comes down to.
yeah that Milwaukee Bucks team, bro. They don't even have nobody to like. Who gonna be their primary ball handler? You know?
Porter, man, KPJ, man.
Man, get out of here, man.
What you
Get out of here,
mean,
man.
bro? He been waiting for his moment, man.
So I mean, if he gonna play point, I ain't mad at it. But I ain't looking for him to be top PG. You know what I'm saying? But I really
Hell
that
nah.
that that team is. I can say they're gonna be interesting. Milwaukee is gonna be
I
the
mean,
team
for
that's gonna be
sure.
interesting. I actually had them in my like top 5. I had them at 3.
Uh
I
huh.
had them at
I
like 3 in
mean,
the
when
East.
you got a top five player in the league, anything is possible, right? You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like, if it all mesh well and the chemistry is good and
I'm
motherfuckers is
only.
making their shots when they supposed to, and Cal Kuzma has a decent year and all these other pieces and Bobby Portis comes back killing and
Yeah.
whatever, like it
I,
could work,
I
especially in the weaker East.
I
But
think it's I think
we'll
it's
see.
50-50. I think it's 50-50 with Milwaukee. Either they're gonna be good, like
hmm
I said, top 3, or they not. Um.
So going into that, who is your top four for the East and the West?
All right,
Starting off with the
bam.
East.
Starting off with the East, bam. I got
hmm
maybe I don't know if this surprising, but I got Cleveland right back. They gonna run it right back.
Cleveland
Number
top number one
number one. They
contender.
running. I mean, they was contending last year. What's gonna separate them from? Yeah, I know, right?
Second
Get
round contender, yeah, second round. But I guess injuries and shit like that played a
yeah,
factor, right? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
So
yeah. I got the
I can see
Cavs.
Cleveland being there again.
I
They
got
got
the
a good coach.
Cavs. They can run it back. They got defensive player of the year. Spider Mitchell still gonna come back. They got Lonzo.
hmm
They got Lonzo Ball, which I think was like a sleeper as far as an offseason move
Underrated
because
pickup.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he's so much of a value player. Not everywhere he goes, but in this
hmm
situation, it makes more sense than it did in the Chicago situation. You know, it kind of
Somebody
made
said
more
that's
sense.
they Caruso.
Yeah, if he can play that, if he can do that, he had to turn up. I'm not saying he can't. He can. He had to play
Hmm.
that. He had to straight up play that role, or like a, or even a Dort. He could be the Dort, right?
Yeah, I
He
can see that.
he's not as brolic
I
and
mean, but
physical,
I kind of see Dort and Caruso as the same player to me, to be honest with you.
right? He's
Same
real.
style,
He,
just
he
Dort is a lot stronger. That's all.
yeah, and Lonzo IQ a lot higher than Dort, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Lonzo.
he definitely got the passing ability. He got
Mhm.
that added factor that Caruso and Dort didn't necessarily have. He definitely been a playmaker, his whole career. You know what I mean? As a primary point guard coming into the league. So yeah, if he can add that plus the defense and the, 3-point making for sure. That's
Yes.
definitely a added wrinkle to that. You know what I
So
mean?
I love that pickup. I hate that he left the Bulls, but just wanted
Mm.
to really we didn't really have a system, or we didn't have a plan for him. We didn't know what we
Or
was gonna
or
be
the
using
Bulls
him
don't know what
for.
the fuck they doing. So that's what the fuck it is. I
Then
don't
I
even want
got
to
the
talk about them. I don't even know
I
why I
got
got
the
this hat on right now.
I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks as the second seed, right? And then
Knicks? Yeah, I can
yeah,
see the Knicks.
I got the Knicks. I like they
For all that,
as-
Zesty Cat
wow.
coming back. The SEC. Funny as fuck.
What dude say? What's up, girl? Talking to Cat.
Hey, girl. My boy Shane Gillis, he had me
That's it.
dying laughing. I don't care what nobody say. That was the funniest ESPYs I done seen in a minute, bro. And then
For
the
real.
fact that, bro, that I fuck with Shane Gillis, bro. I've been watching that. I told you about. I showed you that tire shit
Yeah, you
last
put
time
me.
we went
Yeah,
hooping.
you put
That
me
shit's
on.
so fucking funny, bro. And it's just him that's funny. All of them funny in the shit, but just playing off him and his
Hmm.
stupid shit, bro. I watched this comedy special. That shit funny as hell. That's it. That motherfucker said he got shades of Down syndrome in him because his family. He was like right on the lap, bro. That shit, you gotta watch that shit. That shit had me dying laughing.
It's a
Just
stand up.
like, just like even the whole shit with the. What did he say? Caitlin Clark girl retire, so she can work at Waffle House and beat up black women. That shit had me dying laughing.
Clark,
So
she
she
and I
can
have a
do.
lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. All right, there you go. Lighten up a little. This is not serious. We'll see about this one. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women. Yeah, hell yeah. Who yelled? Drewski? Thank you, bro. Oh, John Jones? Yeah. What are you, nut jobs over there? Hell yeah.
She can do her favorite pastime, beat up black women, bro.
Beating up black women is crazy. He said that at the ESPYs.
At the ESPYs, bro. He said that at the bro. He said, bro, the shit he said before that was even funny. He said, because he's telling who was here, who was whatever. He
Uh huh.
said 4-time WNBA champion, Brittany Hicks is here. Da 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 da. Everybody started clapping.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
He's like, yeah. So now I know y'all don't know who NBA players,
Right.
WNBA
He
players
talking about
is, 'cause
that's his
that's how
man's wife or
that's
something.
his man's wife.
Yeah, I seen that. Hey, he wild.
He was. he told, he told he said Shorty on Tonic his four positions. He say he a hitter, a pitcher, something else, and a bookie. That shit had me. So then he said a bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before he goes to sleep at night. Like, bro, that shit was so
Cause
funny.
she like super young with it.
She 24, boy. That shit had me
24 was
dying
crazy.
laughing.
24 was crazy. So man, look. Anyway, bro, I got the Knicks at number 2. I got the Knicks at number 2, man. They picked up Jordan Clarkson. What you think about that move, bro?
That was a good pickup, man. Definitely some
Wait.
offense off the bench. Definitely definitely can be some offense off the bench. it's good to see Jordan Clarkson actually go somewhere that they can compete at. You know what I mean? He been stuck in Utah all these years.
He never been on
in
a good
LA.
team for real. I think he went to the
LA
he went
with
to
old
the
Kobe and shit.
Yeah, he went to the finals on that Bron team though. Remember 2017, 2018 when they lost to Cleveland? They had
He was on
Jordan
that
Clarkson.
Bron team?
Yeah, they had Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance. What's my boy name? He played for the Trailblazers. Rodney. Damn, he was cold though.
Not Rodney Stuckey, was it?
No, not Rodney Stuckey.
Nah, he been out the league by then.
He tore his Achilles too. He was playing for Portland, and then he was on that Bron team. He had a decent little shot. I'm gonna look up that 2017 or that 2018 Warriors team, and the team that Cavs team they played against. Look and check the roster. But the team was a bunch of scrubs. That's where remember when Bron had D Rose and all them, and then they got traded. They sent Wade back to Miami. They got a bunch of players. It was that team. So yeah, the Knicks in number 2, same script with them, but they had to get a coach. So see who their coach is.
They got Mike Brown.
Who? Mike Brown.
Mike Brown, the coach.
Oh, that ain't bad, but that ain't good.
Yeah, see
either.
that Mike Brown? They hired Mike Brown. Yeah.
I think I seen it, but it wasn't enough news for me to be. Oh, the Knicks got a coach. That's what I'm saying. Mike Brown, like y'all.
It's been a slow. That's just how the NBA summer is,
they
man. It's a lot of shit that come and go.
They could do better than Mike Brown, bro. What's my man's name? Frank. What you think about Vogel?
Man, fuck all that. Give my boy
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson a shot, man. What the fuck is going on, bro? It's like they done banned Mark Jackson from the league or something, bro.
He said, with all due respect, he was going to hit LeBron's wife out the park. He shouldn't have said that, bro. That was crazy. He said, with all due respect, he'll knock it out the park. He ain't had a coaching job since then.
You think that's what got us black? You think that's
yeah, man.
LeBron was like, you never ever coached in the league again. You see what happened with Delonte, boy? My boy disappeared and started getting on that shit. That's
man,
getting on that dog food. Why would you? Then he gonna say that spiky shit on the TV at Savannah. Oh yeah, blackball. I don't even think that. Do he even do games anymore? Do he even do commentary on the games anymore?
Nah, I think that was maybe.
Yeah, because that's what ESPN dropped him. I think ESPN dropped him and Van Gundy too. That's
crazy. Next year it ain't gonna be none of that next year.
No, because they put fucking ESPN still gonna have it.
ESPN.
Yeah, they got that deal. They locked that shit down. TNT ain't gonna have it no more. Mark Jackson with them on ESPN.
Reggie Miller was on TNT.
Yeah. Reggie Miller was on TNT.
My man, what's my man's name? Not Mike.
Which I don't even like ESPN broadcast team, no way. I'm not a fan of Doris Burke. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What's my man's that do the commentary with Reggie Miller? It's not Mike Breen. It's
not Mike Breen. Breen ESPN. I know you're talking about though. He always be on the game. Kevin Harlan. Yeah.
So he gone.
I don't know, cause ESPN, they bought inside the NBA and shit like that. They brought that shit over to them.
I mean,
but I don't know how they gonna do it, cause ESPN do shit kind of walky to me too. I mean, with they whole broadcasting situation.
Kevin Harlan still do NFL though, so it ain't like he died. So that's hard.
Shit, they gonna have MJ over there, NBC. They gonna have my boy Mike. I wanna be like Mike. No, I won't
hey man, all I'm gonna say is don't take no betting spreads from MJ, boy.
It's gonna be heavy cigar smoking that bitch, but you ain't even gonna be able to see them niggas on TV. That's gonna be telling you. Yeah, MJ can smoke a cigar. Yeah, he can do whatever you want to do.
I wonder how long he gonna do commentate before somebody say something. He gonna take it personal.
And I took that first.
He gonna take
one right now.
It's gonna be
quarters at the walls.
It's gonna be in the tabloid somewhere. Yeah, MJ took something personal. He ain't coming back.
That shit was so funny. Did you ever see that SNL skit they did about that shit?
I love that skit. That's my favorite.
That shit's so funny.
He said, "Hey man, where your wife at?"
Right. He's right.
Okay, all right. I never throw quarters at the wall with Jordan. I wouldn't do it.
Where to go?
I lost everything once.
Okay, one more time. Let's go. Come on.
Man, I got nothing left.
Night with your wife.
No, that's too far. All right, let's go.
Okay,
Come on.
Here we go. All right.
Don't be like that, because it's just one night. And he's... Hello? Oh, well, okay. Well, she hung up, so it's official. I'm in
Oh,
the
had the
dog.
man call his wife all type of stuff, man. Pulled the gun out on him.
He said, I need my glasses to see, Mike. Motherfucker cross-eyed as fuck. That shit.
I need my glasses to see, Mike.
I need my glasses to see, Mike. He said, no, bet's a bet. Funny as fuck. That shit had me down there.
Man,
I
my
don't
man.
even think Mike gonna be in that. I don't think he gonna be in that commentary like we think he is, though. I think Mike gonna be one of them pop in special guests. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
After post game, before the game type shit. I think that's what Mike type of Mike. Cause then they got too much money, bro. He got too much money. He really ain't gonna be vested in the shit for real. I could be wrong. Maybe he could be taking this serious, but just knowing how Mike is, watching him over the years, bro, I don't know how that shit gonna go. To be honest with you, I think Mike is gonna be a real hands-off type of nigga. I think Mike gonna be one of the ones like he don't know if it ain't the stars, bro. He don't know none of them other
Yeah,
niggas.
he don't know nobody else. He don't know nobody else. I don't think he paid. I don't think it's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see what he is gonna be saying, what he's gonna be talking about, and how much of the game is
For
he
sure.
gonna be how much of the game he gonna be watching, bro. It's gonna be good. But like I said, bro, Cleveland
With
New
them
York,
yellow eyes the whole time. Yellow to the motherfucker like you got Baby John that's in this motherfucker, boy.
Man,
Get that shit together, Mike.
they gonna have to edit my man Mike videos out, man. They gonna have to cut him up. You think KG
Like-
Paul Pierce be
like-
saying something?
Like you said, he gonna do all the draft Kings and the motherfucker FanDuel.
And then they gonna have Mike in CGI. They gonna have Mike doing a FanDuel commercial. That's crazy, bro.
He gonna be putting out bets. Gonna be putting out them crazy ass bets. He was like, yeah, it's I got. He gonna pick,
Rudy Gobert.
I got Charlotte winning against OKC tonight. He gonna put some bullshit out there. Shit gonna be like
He gonna sneak
be like
one.
15,000 to 1 odds to win.
Real.
Mike gonna be like, if you put 50 grand on it, you gonna win 2.5 million. Like, Mike, ain't nobody got that type of money to be betting on shit. Like,
You the only one that got that type of bread. It's gonna be a MJ special bet. Like this is just for him. This is on his own personal bet. Man, I can see that, bro. Because you know they always had a Doris Burke and Charles Barkley separate bets. They gonna have MJ separate bet.
That's who I feel like. I don't know. I nothing against Doris Burke, bro, but I am not a fan of her commentary. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't like Doris Burke.
I don't like Doris Burke, bro. Especially when you compare somebody to like. I get Mark Jackson said what he said, bro, about Savannah, but that super team, Mark Jackson, Mike Breen, and fucking Jeff Van Gundy, that was some of the best. That was peak commentating right there, man. To me, that was peak commentating, man. All the quotes from Mark. Mama, there goes that man. They got that motherfucking and Chime commercials doing that shit. Like, no, get back to the TV, bro. Like, bro, what's going on, bro?
You don't like Dave Pash put him in the friend zone?
No, I do not like that shit. I do not like that shit.
He cooking with hot grease, cooking with fish grease.
No. I fuck with him. Doris Burke is the one who like shit. Her phrases be so corny, bro. It be like. I saw a nigga, he put a compilation of that shit together, bro, with Doris Burke compared to like a Mark Jackson and shit like that. Like, no, what's his name? What you say? What's his
Dave
name?
Pash.
Like, Dave Pash be killing it. He be coming with the quotes, bro. He be
Put him in the
coming
friend.
with the
Somebody
quotes.
get their stuff blocked. He put him in the friend zone.
Put him in the friend zone, my mama. Dave Pash, he be killing them. I forgot what he said, bro. He said some cold shit towards the end of the season, too. They was playing that shit back for a minute.
He be saying room service and all that. Took it in for
Yeah,
some room
like,
service.
yeah, no, Dave Pash, he got it. Or fucking, what's his name?
Trico.
I can't think of his name.
Nah, I like
You
him
bet.
too. The
He
one that
hit the shot. You bet. Like, his ass be snapping.
then the other one that be saying, denied. He cold too.
Denied. Yeah,
I
you
gotta patent that, bro.
You gotta go for you can't forget about Breen. Of course, Breen is the GOAT for sure.
Yeah, with the bang and the infamous double bang. Kevin Harlan be like, got it. Got it. You know
Got
when
it.
Jamal Murray hit that half court
Oh
shot.
yeah, Harlem definitely up there too. They need to just get a better.
Reggie
I
Miller,
mean,
somebody.
him and Reggie was good though. Him and Reggie was decent. I fuck with him and Reggie. Him and Reggie, that was a good team together. I feel like.
Yeah, Reggie
But
Miller
the
cool.
whole,
I
but
think.
the RJ and Doris Burke, I'm gonna have to get at us fucking.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna have
don't
to get
like
at a thumbs down.
you like
Not
you say
fucking
that
with it.
you say that's the weakest one, Richard Jefferson.
That's the weakest one, bro. Richard
Yeah, because
Jefferson, Doris Burke.
he
And it ain't
always
even so much RJ. It's more Doris Burke to me. But that's my opinion, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
so yeah, I got the Cavs and the Knicks at the 1 and 2 spot, and then the bottom four, the bottom two, I got Detroit and Orlando, bro. I got Detroit and
That
Orlando.
ain't too far.
I
That
want
ain't too far off my list.
I want to
But
see
I will
these young
put a
teams.
fourth, a 4B in there.
Who was
Atlanta.
that? I was thinking Atlanta,
Atlanta.
when you said Porzingis. I'm like, damn, what about Atlanta? Because they do got a nice. They did some nice moves too. So I ain't
They
too
got a
much
nice
talk about.
squad.
I ain't too much talk about the moves Detroit and Orlando made. I think Detroit got Duncan Robinson. Orlando got T-Rex, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean 3-Rex because
Yeah,
you know he
Mr.
be shooting them three.
T-Rex.
Mr. 3-Rex, he be shooting them threes. But
With the
Atlanta,
3 Rex.
Atlanta though, they got KP, they got Nikhil Alexander Walker, and I think
Ice Tray.
no, as far as off-season moves, I mean those are big two names. Like they're gonna be a defensive-minded
Yeah.
team with the addition of who's they got? They got Czar, right? What's their rookie? What's their second guy?
I was
Ricochet.
who did they get this year?
They got Ricochet.
Ricochet, yeah, is they number one pick.
That's the guy. They got him.
But you forget about Jalen Johnson coming back off injury.
Of course. Dyson Daniels. I like
Dyson
that
Daniels, like that's
I
a
love
good
that
ass team right there.
That's
They
gonna
gonna
be a
give
nice
niggas
team.
headaches all night for sure.
I wouldn't even say 4B. I would put them if I had to put them over either Orlando and Detroit. I put them over Detroit.
Of Detroit.
Yeah, I put them
Okay.
over Detroit, bro. Because I
can see that.
really like Orlando, and I think Orlando kind of they left first round. Both of them, Orlando and Detroit, got out first round, right?
But like they addressed some of the shit they needed for sure, and that's why they needed somebody like a 3 Rex in there. You know what I'm saying? Because they need a shot maker like that who can make shots in a high value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got Boncaro and Franz. They can make shots, but not as consistent as like a 3 Rex. You know what I'm saying? That was a good pickup for them for sure.
Yeah, this was a terrific lift from KCP.
Yeah,
This is a terrific pickup, terrific level up from Contavious, ankle monitor Codwell, getting paid all this money and can't make no three. I ain't even going two rings. He has 2 rings. He has 2 rings.
Fell
Remember
off
that?
a cliff, man. Fell off a cliff, bro. He got the 2 rings. He got that bag. He's like, man, I'm chilling, man. I'll play when I was supposed to. For real.
You say what?
I'll play when I was supposed to, bro. Shit, fuck it.
Man, I mean, I guess, but yeah. So you say Atlanta? You like Atlanta? And I mean, if you had to put them
I think
over either,
to me, Atlanta's the top 4 team this year. You know what I mean? We're gonna go to the scenario you talked about earlier. If everybody
healthy.
I can't see why Atlanta wouldn't be up there because they following some of the same formula that OKC did. Is the talent the same as OKC? No, but the same type of style and players that they got for sure. You know what I'm saying? It just is Ice Trey gonna be that superstar that everybody is saying that he is this year because he got the team now. He got the team, so. Can he make that magical run like he did when he did take them to the Eastern Conference Finals a few years
I mean,
back?
when you say
say
he got the team, though, it's like is it well put together? Is those pieces are those pieces cemented? I mean, other than you got Trey, then you got KP. And you got Nikhil Alexander Walker. I mean, who else is cemented? Jalen Johnson is basically. So you think that's not wrong?
I think Jalen Johnson is their second best player, and he was starting to turn into their second best player before he tore his ACL. To me, that dude is underrated as fuck. Like the I mean, I guess he got drafted. It didn't work out for them, but when he got to Atlanta, like he stepped up, and he can pay. And he was getting some low key triple doubles and shit out of that thing. You know what I'm saying? He putting up 11, 12
But he
assists and shit like that to go with the whatchamacallit.
what is he?
Especially when Trae Young went down for that little while, he's the primary ball handler. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely can see if he can step up, if he come back from injury healthy and ready to go. Oh yeah, I feel like Atlanta's gonna be scary for a lot of teams, especially in the East.
And he the 3.
Yeah, he the 3, and
Is he better
sometimes can
than?
play the 1.
Is he
Sometimes
better
can take
than?
over the ball having abilities for Trae Young.
Is he better than Azure? A little bit, right? He better than
Honestly,
Azure.
right now,
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He better than
Because
Azure.
Asura still shows some of that raw talent traits that we was talking about earlier. He's not as consistent as his brother for sure. His
Nah, that's why I
brother's
said
more
him.
consistent to me than Asura is. And
Nah, I
Jalen
really like.
Johnson is more consistent to me than Asura is.
I really like Jalen Johnson. He is good. I hope he come back healthy. Like I said, perfect scenario where everybody's healthy. Atlanta I had to put them over Detroit just because
Yeah,
of the Azure Jalen Johnson. Not just because of that, but that is a big factor. Because
hmm
Cade and Trey Young is gonna hold their own.
yeah,
They not gonna cancel each other out, but this gonna get us. It's gonna be big scoring from each of those
for sure,
players. Two
for sure.
players.
And when you look at it like that, like I said, I got faith in Atlanta, especially in the weaker Eastern Conference. Like that defense is what's gonna be the scary part. Like I'm not even the scoring is one thing, right? Whatever. The defense is what's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be their bread and butter.
Right. You
This
ain't
this
asking KP.
upcoming year with Nikhil, with Dyson Daniels, with Jalen Johnson, with KP if he's healthy and can able to contend and play deep, play good interior defense. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, yeah, that's a scary team to me. As far as the East goes, for sure. But all the other three, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, Knicks, Orlando, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Detroit and Atlanta is kind of like that up and down for me. You know what I mean? Because I even feel like Detroit, some of the pieces that they got rid of, they kind of needed. You know what I mean? With Tim Hardaway Jr. leaving and with Schroeder leaving. I feel like he was an impactful player for them, especially in the playoffs. So I was like, I wonder why they let him walk. Maybe the money thing, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But like I said, you got Duncan Robinson.
For sure. I mean, he's definitely a shooter, for sure.
He's gonna turn up. He's gonna turn up. He's gonna have to play that Malik Beasley, maybe even more role.
And then, yeah,
Oh,
this shit, you look at, but then, like, even with that whole shit with Malik Beasley and shit like that, is they gonna keep him? Is he gonna get a new deal with all the shit he got going on? Like, because they was about to give him a new deal, but then they started getting under investigation for sports betting.
yeah, it's sticky right now.
He owing the barber 30,000 and shit like that. Like, damn, you ain't paying the barber for the haircuts and shit, my
For the
boy. What's going on?
for the fades. Come on, man.
For the
30.
face, my nigga, and then you getting 30,000 in debt. Like, boy, I don't
Oh,
give no
with the
fuck. Boy,
bro, how
I'm
much?
taking my ass back to the hood with some. I'd rather pay some security guards to go back to my hood barber than be paying
Who?
some nigga $250 a haircut when he ain't really doing shit special. He got the same clippers and trimmers as any other motherfuckers. I'm like, I don't be understanding that shit. Why is you paying motherfuckers 250, 300? Why? What is you getting that's different just because they a celebrity barber? Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
like
it's
I
the
don't
same
get.
haircut that I can pay $100 for. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, so it's like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I,
Like, nah.
I
And
don't get
even
what you.
100 is for my broke ass is not something that I'm doing right now. But yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Nah, never, bro, never. Yeah, why are you
Mm-mm.
owing your barber 30K though? But I didn't
And
even
yo,
know that
dentist
shit.
and shit.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy.
Like niggas, you racking up $50,000 in teeth cleaners? What's going on, cuz?
Hey man, speaking of owing money, man, what you think, man? You think the W supposed to be getting paid what they owe?
Man, at least change the profit sharing, bro. If the NBA getting 50%, get them girls 50%, man. Get them 50% of the profit sharing, bro. Get them 50% of the shit going in, especially when they getting y'all new deals and shit like that, bro. Like,
Exactly.
isn't like I ain't saying fucking meet the NBA money at all, but get them girls more money, man. Make it worth their while, man. Get their ass. They should be in the M's by now, bro. There's no reason why Caitlin Clark shouldn't at least be making 2-3 million a year. Period. She shouldn't be making $80,000 a year. That shouldn't be. She shouldn't be making what a nigga at the fucking local Mercedes Benz dealership working on cars making. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not what she should be making. I know, I get it. They make more money off endorsements, because they getting skims and wifey was telling me earlier the Coach, branding and collabs and shit like that. So everybody eating more than what they used to, but they contract should be better, man. Especially they talking about expand that they add new teams and shit. And in Golden State, the Valkyrie and shit like that. So how y'all add new teams, but y'all can get these girls more bread? You mean like that's just not making no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially
So
I think was it a $20 billion deal, $30 billion TV deal they signed? Like,
and
yeah.
you telling me a vet's minimum in the NBA is more than a max in the W?
Oh, for sure. I
That's
think
crazy,
Angel
bro.
Reese shit was like 200 when she got drafted. It was like 270,000 for 5 years.
What?
So that's like 70,000 a year, 65,000, some 75,000 a year, something like that.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
That's
They need.
crazy, bro. Like,
That's crazy, bro.
it is like I get it. Motherfuckers want to talk about, the economy. If nobody's watching the game, then blah 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 blah. But now motherfuckers is watching. So what's the problem now?
Yeah, you can't say
You
nobody
feel me? Like,
watching.
what's the problem now? If motherfuckers is watching, and even before that, it's like I was telling you earlier, bro. What company? It's not a lot of companies that's in the black. Most of these companies in the red. Like we were just talking about earlier with Uber. Uber been in the red for this long. They just got in the black this past year. They just started being profitable this past year. That's
Damn, for
crazy.
real.
A
That's
company that's been around for
10
almost
plus.
almost 2 decades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Almost like at least a decade for sure.
for sure.
And they're just not getting into the black. Like, so I don't want to hear the excuses. Oh, the WNBA is just a subsidy of the NBA, and the NBA got to pay all their losses when they get to the end of the year. And I was like, all that, whatever, bro. Like, get them girls a little bit more bread. Make it worth their while, bro. You never know, the game might be better. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You never know. The game might be that much better because the girls might be actually pushing to get more talent, to get more, girls in basketball, in high school basketball, college basketball, might actually give maybe a little bit more of a fuck more because they got something to look forward to. They actually got a stable career in the WNBA to look forward to. You
Facts.
feel me? Because they know they're going to at least come out of that bitch making, like I said, like it ain't got to be nothing crazy. It ain't got to be, anybody got to be making up $20 million a year, $30 million a year. But, bro, some of their ass should at least be making a couple M's, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. Some of their ass should be able to be a millionaire off that WNBA money, bro.
That's
Like,
for real
period.
though. Nah, that's facts
Like,
though, bro.
that's
I
just what
mean,
it is, bro.
yeah, they living their dream jobs. So why not
Mm-hmm.
get that dream amount of income that they desire when they thought
What
about
they desire.
when they first was like when they first clicked in the Asia Wilson head or Brittany Griner head that I'm gonna play professional basketball. Or they was looking to be getting paid as professionals.
Yeah,
It's
shit. Maybe Brittany Griner, if they paid them some bread, maybe Brittany Griner would have got her ass locked up. Now, I know she shouldn't have had no weed and shit on her, you know what I'm saying? But she wouldn't have been over there playing overseas basketball in the summertime if she felt like she made enough from the WNBA. And
exactly.
that's just me being honest. You feel me? If she made enough, she wouldn't. And that's what most of they ass do because they don't make enough a decent wage in the WNBA. They go play overseas for these other leagues in the summertime, for China, for Germany, for Spain, for you know what I'm saying, all the different teams so they can make some more money.
Hmm.
And some of they ass make more bread when they go over there. You
That's
feel me? So it's
crazy.
like,
No
and that's
wonder. No one.
ridiculous. Like,
It's no question then why they leave and go play somewhere else.
go play, yeah. And then half of the time it be tax free and shit like that. Like, yeah, that's why they go do that shit. Cause the bread is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible in the WNBA, and it's like I get it, whatever. It's not as popular as the NBA, whatever, but it's becoming more popular. They just signed a big ass TV deal, just as the WNBA. So break them girls off some bread. There's no reason why they should be getting 9%, and the WNBA players are getting 50% of the shared revenue that's coming in. You feel me? Like, there's no reason. Money losing, the money, none of that shit. Everybody want to talk economics online and really don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, and that's just what it is, bro. To me, like I said, any company lose money. A lot of companies lose money. A lot of these big companies don't make money. Everything goes back into reinvesting into the company. You know what I'm saying? But they still got to pay their employees, especially top execs and shit like that. They still get their bread. Ain't no VP missing no meal because the company ain't making no money. Period.
Nah,
And
exactly.
that's just what it is.
Let's start there, bro.
Ain't no CEO, even though niggas getting caught at Coldplay concerts, ain't no CEO ain't making no bread. He's still making bread. Fuck you talking about? That's why he at the Coldplay concert with the mistress, because he got disposable income.
He got it like that on the real. Check his balance. Check his balance sheet.
Well, I don't know about now, because wife is gonna split that bitch right down the middle in about the next year or so.
She pulling all assets. She said, "Yeah, since you want to use liabilities, let me just use the assets."
Hey, bitch, cold. You know that house in the Bahamas? That's mine. Like he coming for all that shit.
Check that off. I might as well take that.
Then they said, on top of add the insult to injury, but boy, they say the girl he was at there, the HR. That's the funny part about it. She the HR director at the company that he the CEO of, and her ass a booger wolf compared to his.
Oh my God! What do you think? What is he thinking, man?
And then they like in love. Like they like
they hugged up,
holding each other.
Yeah, that's been going on for a while, man. But the way she like dug down, he dug down like he didn't want to be seen. Like he hit him with one of these.
She gonna turn around. Get your dumb ass up out of here.
Like you was on
4K. That shit was so funny, boy.
You was on 4K. That's over with.
But we getting off topic. Before I let you get out of here, bro, we ain't even talk about the West. What you think? Or Summer League. What you think about the West? Who the top 4 in the West? And what you think about Summer League? But first, starting off, who your top 4 in the West? Who you think will be the top 4 teams this next coming season?
Man, so let me give you the Denver Nuggets. Mm-hmm. This ain't even no one. I can't even give you no one order right now. I say the Denver Nuggets. If we all healthy, it's gonna be for sure Denver because Jokic like arguably the best player in the game right now. So I go Joker with the Nuggets with his revamped squad. Mm-hmm. OKC, they the champs, so they coming back. Who else I like? Damn, man, I want to say the Spurs, but they too young, you know? They real too young.
I wouldn't say they're top 4 right now.
I go Minnesota, because, you know...
I think Minnesota can still be up there.
I still think, like, he's this that year, when we talking about all healthy, this that year where he going to come back and make some noise like he does every year. And then that number 4 slot, I'll get it to LA. I'll get it to the Clippers, bro.
Clippers?
I'll get
the
the
Lakers?
Clippers. I mean, anything's possible. But I just don't like that team that they got, bro. That's a nasty team. You just got all them with LeBron in the middle. It don't mesh. It don't mesh with none of those players. What's the like help LeBron as far as what his game brings? Their game don't contribute. Like DeAndre Ayton, he not no pick and roll.
Dominating?
He not no pick and roll player. So how does that complement a Luka with the pick and roll? Or it just don't complement.
I mean, they tried to make him one in Arizona.
I mean, and Luka and LeBron, to me, it's really like watching almost like the same image, bro. I mean, one of them just young, one of them younger, but the IQ was there. They kind of score
Uh-huh.
when they want to score. They pass when they want to pass. It's like watching the same player, and with them two on the same court, it's like I don't really know who's going.
Mhm.
You know how Wade had to take the step back, or how LeBron had AD and his scoring was like it was you could give it down there. He was like a beast on the scoring. DeAndre Ayton ain't like
Mhm.
Aiden ain't like a beast like that on the scoring. And then
No,
Luca,
no.
he ain't never really had too much to really play with. I mean, Kyrie on the court, but that was like I don't know. I mean, the Lakers, it's always a possibility when you got Bron, but how far is that team?
Mhm.
I feel like that team is really gonna just take them out as far as Luca. It's Luca's team from what I'm seeing. Everybody knows it's
Oh yeah,
LeBron's
for
team,
sure.
even
For sure. It's
but
Luka team now.
you gotta get the keys to Luca, and Bron just gotta find another way where he can contribute, complement to the rest of the guys.
That's crazy to say that LeBron got to step to the side. We
You
talking
do,
about
man.
a guy that was second team All NBA last year. That's crazy to me.
I get
One
that,
of the
bro.
top one of the top 10 players in the league still.
Respectfully, but it's not like they bringing them over there to. All right, look, Bron, we got you these players. Like, no, it's like, look, Bron, we got you these players now. We need you to like be the coach, be the big bro of the squad, be the vet.
Mhm.
You get it.
Mhm.
You Bron, you the star. But we got this kid, Luka Doncic, like the Slovenian superstar.
Superstar.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we
No,
bringing him
I
over here to be
mean,
their franchise player. So we need you to like not take a step back, but kind of dethrone.
for sure. I mean, if I had to think about it, me right now, if I had to go, what's top four in the West so hard to figure out right now. But I would have to say Denver for sure. Denver's definitely one of those.
Because even
Number
with
two, I'm
Denver,
gonna go.
even if Aaron Gordon ain't get hurt, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It was tough on
Mhm.
OKC. I mean, they still came out victorious, but it was tough. But you say
Mhm.
the
Well,
Nuggets
yeah,
won.
but first top two, it could be one or two with them two,
All
OKC
right,
and
all
Denver.
right,
It
all right.
could be either
For sure.
way. But I'm gonna say coming in at three, I got the Rockets. I'm gonna say three is the Rockets.
Mhm.
Just when you add somebody like KD to that team that was already a good playoff team last year,
Mhm.
even though they didn't get out the first round, I just feel like they was missing some of that scoring that Kevin Durant brings. You know what I'm saying? You know who
Right.
I am, Kevin Durant. So when you look at that shit like that, I feel like they definitely pushed up to one of the favorites for me in the West, coming out the West. And then that fourth spot is kind of iffy. I can say LA. I can say either the LA team. I could say Timberwolves. I could say. I mean, honestly, that's really it. I can't see Memphis getting to the same spot they was in. I can't see somebody like Golden State. I still don't know what they doing or who they gonna be next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, I mean, I'm definitely interested to see what Dallas is gonna look like this coming year for sure, especially with the Cooper flag hype, AD coming back, Kyrie gonna come back at some point in the season.
I think that'd be good. I think
Um,
that'd be good.
you
I just
got
don't.
Gafford, you got Lively, you got these boys. So
Maybe
I don't
top
know, they're
six.
gonna they're gonna be decent
Maybe there'd be somewhere 4 through 6,
for
five,
sure.
six,
And I mean,
five
if
through.
if 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 Cooper Flag can come into the league and he lives up to the hype, if he can be an impact on a good team, on a decent team like that,
Hmm.
they can be up there, man, for sure. And
Yeah.
like you said, I mean, even though San Antonio is young, man, I got a lot of respect. I got a lot of invested in that Dylan Harper kid, bro.
Okay.
I think he gonna be special right away. I could be wrong, but they might even have to figure out what they're gonna do with Fox. He gonna be so special to me.
That team is gonna be fun to watch. That team gonna be. Then you got Castle too. That team is gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, and you got Fox over there, and it's like, how is them three going? I want to definitely see how them three gonna mesh together. You know what I mean?
Especially
Because
especially with Fox
You got
getting
two guys that need the ball in their hand a lot,
right.
and Fox and
He
Harper. You know.
and then Fox getting. I guess you could say he getting older because he like a vet now compared to
I
them.
mean, yeah. Well,
Maybe
he's
in that.
27, 28 now at this point, hitting his prime.
Yeah, and at that point, it's like you can probably dispose of him if Dylan Harper like doesn't come into his own. But like you say, he come into his own and it's looking like the real deal. You can ship Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that I don't want
Mm-hmm.
that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I want Fox to stay. I want
No,
all them to mesh.
for
But
sure. You know what I mean? I would love to see it work. I would love to see it work. I would love to see some variation of Castle coming off the bench and Dylan Harper and Fox figure out a way to coexist together. You know what I'm
uh
saying? But I just feel like the type of ball handler, the type of playmaker that Dylan Harper is, he can be. He can. I think he goes. He is going to be what Cade is now at some point.
okay,
And when you look at it like that, I just feel like I'm sorry, Fox is gonna have to move out the way, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
respectfully,
because you're not taking the ball, you're not taking the minutes and the ball away from Wembanyama. That's your franchise.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So he need his touches, he need his points, he need his shots. So, and it's all about who gonna feed him the best. You know what I mean? And when I look at the playmaking that Dylan Harper brings, as opposed to the score first speed that Fox has, I feel like
Uh-huh.
the Dylan Harper fit is gonna be a lot better to me with Wembanyama than Fox is.
Fox
You
better
know what
keep
I'm
his.
saying?
Fox better do his job, man. Do his better extraordinary All Star type year. All NBA if he
Exactly.
want to keep his job, man.
Exactly. And I mean, like I said, I could be wrong. It could be a clunky year for Harper. He could come in kind of, trying to figure shit out because at the end of the day, he's still a rook. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He's still trying to figure shit out. He's still trying to get used to the pace of the NBA and shit like that. So he's not, he's going to have his rocky moments. But I mean, that 1 and 2, they supposed to be, generational, man. And it ain't like he ain't came from the lineage. I found that at the draft today.
He said you found that.
I was
You said
like,
you found
I
that
was
out.
like, oh shit, I should have known what the fuck I'm doing. What the
You
fuck?
said I just found
Last
that out.
name Harper, like what the fuck was going on? So yeah,
You
like
text me like, did you know this was his son? I'm like, yeah, I knew that was his son.
I was like, oh shit, nigga, I ain't know.
You
So
ain't
I
know
saw that nigga sitting at the table. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's that nigga there.
that? Hell no, that's crazy. But no, man, I can't wait, man. Summer League, I watched a little bit of it. I'm ready for the real deal. Summer League don't be popping like how it's
All
supposed to
I
be.
all I saw was the nigga that we drafted get put in a pause moment, and that shit's
Man,
gonna be a meme for forever.
yam time. Like you ain't
Why
even
he had
played
his
your
mouth open like that?
you ain't even
What was
playing
that?
you ain't even
What
playing
was
your
going
first
on?
you ain't even playing your first NBA game and got highlights already on NBA pages, bro. That's
Then
crazy.
then he got dunked by the white boy. Like what's going
That's
on, bro?
that's tough, man. That's tough, man. I don't know what's gonna make it worse, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know why the Bulls, man. Why we keep getting these fucking projects, bro? I'm
We
so
gon'
sick of this shit.
we gonna talk about them on another time because
Another time,
it's
bro.
gonna have to be a whole segment on them, bro. We're gonna have to really
Yeah,
do
it's gonna have
some.
to be a whole podcast, and we gonna call that shit. What the fuck are the Bulls doing? That's what we gonna call that shit.
Yeah, we can't do that
What
for
we doing?
episode.
What we doing?
Couldn't do that for
Yeah,
episode
yeah,
20.
yeah. Well, I guess let's leave off with this. If you had to say today, what seed is the Bulls gonna be next year? We'll end it there.
It's gonna be bad, bro. I'll just say that we won't even. We might not even make the play in, bro. Respectfully, bro. I don't see it, bro. Cause we got.
Oh
I
shit!
just.
Yo, do
I
you see
just.
us being the ninth, 10th seed? Damn.
Maybe 10. When we was 10 last year.
9, maybe 9, 9.
Nah. Maybe.
We ain't gonna do
Nah.
nothing but get our ass whipped by Miami again. That
That's what I'm
seems like
saying.
that's the ritual.
That's what I'm
Like that's a
saying.
tradition.
So maybe 10, bro. And I'm being nice at this point. Cause
Mm-hmm.
my hope is be high, but I'm gonna look over the roster, highlights or whatever, see Isaac Okoro, and I guess we do what we gotta do, bro.
Isaac fucking Okoro. Yeah, that's gonna work out great. Can't wait to see it. That's gonna be our superstar this year.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Just like this fucking French boy who quit on his team because he knew he was gonna get drafted. But yeah, that's who we decided to draft, right? Niggas who quitting on teams. Like, yeah, that's real character, you guys. That's real character, from the
Real.
Bulls. That's real. That's the type of mentality we want over here in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just
Hey man,
fucking, I
don't even
don't
get
know.
me don't even get me started.
I understand the pick. I didn't see the pick. I don't get the pick. I'm done talking about the pick. We'll talk about that shit episode 24. But or whatever episode we feel like diving into the fucking Bulls, because I'm gonna have to take a mental break from work before we do that shit.
And a mental break after, because I'm gonna be so
After,
bad
so I
talking
can
about it.
collect all my thoughts and spew my bullshit out about how these fucking niggas at the madhouse is gonna be disappointing this year. But I guess we rebuilding.
I mean, like I said, man, we'll holler at them. It ain't even really nothing no upside I want to say right now, because the more
Just
I say
know I'm gonna get
upside,
tickets. That's all I can say.
yeah,
Just know
bro,
I'm gonna get tickets. I'm still gonna have my dumb ass there with a fucking
got
a Rita and some tenders, boy. My mama, watch the
yeah,
game, man.
y'all,
Man to
y'all
sell.
we gonna be there, bro. Y'all gonna see us, man.
For sure, man. But I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. I know you got Shorty Doo Wop with the woo wops.
Hmm.
Fucking, fucking, in the back, fucking having the time of his life, man. I got fucking little one right here. All he think about is iPad. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. This has been fucking Outside the Arena, episode 24, 23, MJ, 23, excuse me. I'm jumping ahead. 23, this has been episode 23. Mr. MJ, Mr. Sir Airness himself, episode. Man, and like I said, bro, we gonna get back more consistent with y'all, man. We've been out the game a little bit, had to take a little summer break, you know what I'm saying? But we
Yeah, man,
back
I've
and we
been
ready,
yeah, just been
locked and
enjoying
loaded, ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
just been enjoying some a little bit too much, but we gonna be back for y'all. We back now. We gonna
For
get back
sure.
in this algorithm, and it ain't nothing but a little consistent. We back.
For sure, man. And we might even gonna touch on that NFL you did before that shit come up, cause I've been ready to talk about that shit too, man. We gotta get an episode in for the NFL heads, man.
Yeah, let's
We just
load
love
up.
sports, bro. We just need to touch all this shit at one point, man. So hey,
Yeah,
they might even get into a little bit of the baseball playoffs in October. Who knows? You know what
why
I'm saying?
why
Who
why,
knows?
why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? We
Why
gonna load up
wouldn't?
we gonna
We
load
gonna
up.
load up, man. Especially how the Cubs been looking this year. But I'm gonna let you get out of here, bro. Outside the arena, 2-3, Deuce 3, um, BA, Eric, man. Well, we giving y'all, man, always flavor takes and commentary, bro. So I'm gonna let you get out of here. Outside the arena, y'all. Peace.
All right, dog. Peace.
Peace.